Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day yesterday. It was a good day for me. Um, let's get right into what I wore. Adidas Pure Game. Pure Game. Uh, how I wore it for my moisturizer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Shirt on. 1, 2, 3. One in each crink of the elbow. Um, Performance is another one. Um, I'll say 3 hours, but I think I'm being about a half hour generous with that. Realistically, you could reapply this after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and be fine. So, yeah, we're gonna go with, like I said, 3 hours, but realistically, just a couple hours, honestly. Um, which is too bad because it's another one I love the smell of. Um, which brings me into the smell. What did I get from it? Well, it's got this sweet, creamy citrus right off the top, and it lasts for a solid hour or so, half the life of the scent. Um, the citrus is like an orange, grapefruit, maybe even some bergamot. I don't know. Definitely orange, definitely some grapefruit. Um, and it's slightly sweet and creamy, and a touch green. But the greenness comes out a little later. Starts to come out more a little later. But right off the top, there's a touch of greenness. Um, So about 40 minutes to an hour into it, that greenness starts to come up. That I don't know what the green is. It's not like a pine or anything. Could be a bit of vetiver. Could be some cypress. Whatever. It's giving it a bit of this green vibe that kind of pops up a little heavier during the about an hour into it, like I said. But it's still got this creamy citrus vibe to it. Um, Slightly spicy. Again, probably just a little bit of pepper. Pepper seems to be the go-to when cheap scents want to give a spice. So probably pepper. It's got a powdery vibe to it through the life of the scent, so it's definitely got a little lavender in it. Um, and then the dry down is just your basic dusty Tonka. Nothing, nothing to write home about. But the scent is nice. Absolutely, it smells good. It just you know performs like an Adidas scent. I guess is the best way I can describe it. Um, some people when I first got this, I went online like last year, the year before, and some people were comparing it to Chanel Allure Homme Sport. I get that comparison slightly, especially for the first half hour or so, because it's a sweet, creamy citrus like Chanel is, but Chanel is so much better, way better. There's a lot more nuances in the Chanel. You pick up some green and some herbs and some spices and some woods and just, yeah, the Chanel is way better. So don't get this thinking you're getting a competent dupe or even inspired by fragrance of Chanel Allure Homme Sport, because you're only getting that for maybe to the half hour or so, if that. Um, that being said, though, I still really like this smell. It's still a nice scent. But it just doesn't last, unfortunately. Um, Projection, again, half hour maybe 40 minutes. Pretty good, a good arm's length out there for that half hour. Then it just goes, and like I said, an hour and a half later, maybe two at the max, it's gone. Just see you later. So that's unfortunate. No compliments again. Well, that's just because by the time I got to work, it was not projecting. And I asked a couple people almost immediately when I got there, and they said it was nice, just weak. So now it's a couple hours later, and got that whole no, I don't smell anything. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was the day with. I got nothing else to say. I wish I did. It was just your typical weak performing, good spelling Adidas set. I got another freshie too. It's fresh, like I said, with the citruses and stuff. A little not as fresh, but still very fresh. But just a typical Adidas set. I still love it though. I don't care. I love Adidas. It's nostalgia. Which brings me to what I'm wearing the next 2 days, are the 2 reasons I like Adidas. So come back tomorrow for that video. All right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other.